Well, friends from Unsubtitled Networks, this is your favorite sports commentator, Mark Sant, ready to present to you the 5 phenomenal World Cup championships the Brazilian soccer team possesses. And by my side, I have the honor, after a long time period away from our channel, to have the return of the great Brad Zucca.
Well, thanks, Mark. I have received tons of messages begging for my return. And I have to say that the pleasure of my return is all yours. Mark, this show without me is not the same. Well, of course, I'm very glad to be here, to be back to the show, especially on the day we're going to talk about the Brazilian soccer team and the 5 titles this fantastic team has won. It's going to be fantastic.
Great, Brad. How about talking about the first World Cup title then, huh?
Sure thing, Mark. The first world title came in 1958 in Sweden, where Brazil beat the home team for the score of 5-2, and the heroes of this first title were Gilmar, Djalma Santos, Bellini, Zito, Orlando and Newton Santos, Garrincha, Didi, Vavá, the great Pelé, and Zagallo. This last one became the coach of the Brazilian team many years later.
Outstanding, Brad. What a great game that was, wasn't it?
Indeed, Mark. Indeed.
Well, 4 years later, more precisely 1962, Brad, our great golden soccer team traveled to Chile to beat the then Czechoslovakia in the score of 2-1.
And the interesting thing here, Mark, is that the greatest soccer player, Pelé, got injured on the second game, and he didn't get to play any of the other games until the end of the World Cup.
But Brazil had a constellation on the team, right? Talented soccer players that made a difference.
You can say that again, Mark. And the heroes of this great team were Gilmar, Djalma Santos, Mauro, Zósimo and Newton Santos, Zito and Didi, Garrincha, Vavá, Amarildo, and Zagallo.
Awesome players, Brad. And the third championship came
Mexico 1970.
Mexico 1970. The score was 4-1 against Italy. Let's see the goals, Brad.
Mark, the heroes were Carlos Alberto Torres, Brito, Piazza and Everaldo, Clodoaldo, Gerson and Rivelino, Jairzinho, Pelé and Tostão.
What do you think of those titles so far, Brad?
Amazing, Mark. Brazil came to write its name in history, in the history of soccer.
After 1970, Brad, we have a hiatus of 24 long years without winning anything, just witnessing other soccer teams to beat us and to get their championships.
Yeah, Mark. But fortunately, that ended in 1994 when our team traveled to the United States to put an end to this hiatus.
Absolutely, Brett. The year was 1994 and we went to the finals with Italy and we beat the guys again. For the first time in history, the game ended in penalties and we beat the Italians for 3-2.
The heroes were Tafarel, Jorginho, Aldair, Márcio Santos, Branco, Mauro Silva, Dunga, Mazinho, Zinho, the great Romário. I know it's Mark's favorite soccer player, right, Mark? And Bebeto.
Last but not least, the 5th star represents the World Cup of 2002 held in South Korea and Japan, Brad. And Brazil went to the final against Germany and we beat their team for 2-0.
And the heroes were Marcos, Lúcio, Roque Jr. and Edmilson, Cafu, Gilberto Silva, Kleberson, Ronaldinho Gaúcho, then Juninho Paulista at 84 minutes replaced him, and Roberto Carlos, but not the singer, Rivaldo, and Ronaldo, who was replaced by Denilson at 89 minutes of that final game.
And up until now, Brad, Brazil is the world's biggest winner with 5 titles against the 4 of Germany.
And the only nation to have taken part in all editions of the World Cups.
Well, viewers from all over the world, this is the time to say goodbye. But not before asking you to click on the thumbs up, to subscribe to the channel, and to click on the bell button to receive more notifications. This is your favorite sports commentator, Mark Saint, saying goodbye, by the side of my friend here, Brad Zucca. Thank you, Brad, and welcome back.
Anytime, Mark. It was a pleasure to be here. Your pleasure and their pleasure, of course.
Bye, guys. See you next time.